Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Josh Holly, and welcome to the first ever Creation Pro Wrestling event here in the heart of Cardiff, South Wales. As my co-commentator just said there, Clay McClellan, your new favourite promotion has arrived, and we are here to stay. Already in the ring there, Mark Trew. Ready to have a very tough contest.
Can we have Mark's opponent to the ring, please?
Tension palpable. Well known to this Cardiff audience is Elijah, a regular member of the Attack Pro Wrestling roster, as well as Dragon Pro Wrestling and local promotions such as Pro Wrestling Chaos in the heart of the Southwest. He is very, very reputable in this part of the country. Doesn't look happy to be here, in all honesty, Elijah. Looks like he's ready to do some damage there with Mark Trew, as I'm here ready for Clay McClellan to come and join me on commentary, ready for this first contest of Creation Pro Wrestling. As we both said, your favourite promotion has just arrived.
Underway for the first match of Creation Pro Wrestling history. I don't know if you've been saying anything to the audience in the build-up to this, so do we need to do some introductions?
I've already said Mark Trew's in the ring, along with Elijah. Elijah doesn't look happy to be here in Cardiff, despite not being a very long journey for him.
Elijah never looks happy to be anywhere, especially when he finds out last minute that his opponent's changed.
That's it, exactly. How do you prepare now for Mark Trew? Obviously, Nino Bryant was meant to be in this match along with Elijah, and now Elijah's done all that preparation in preparation to face Nino Bryant, and now he's ended up facing Mark Trew. Has Mark Trew got the advantage in this one now?
Well, sometimes you would say that, if you see anybody pulling out in UFC fights, for example, anybody in double MA, having that sudden change of opponent can really dictate the level of the match. But I think Elijah, consummate professional, may not ever have a happy smile on his face, but that man knows exactly what he's doing.
The thing is, that's the thing. Like, Elijah's done so much growing over the past 12 months. Obviously, in places like Progress Wrestling, and that veteran instinct there.
Absolutely, and I think we're starting to see whether that advantage is taking effect. Mark Trew building up the pace here, and Elijah paying the price. Both of them.
The crowd loving it straight away.
And initial thoughts on this match, very well equal between the two of them. Mark Trew just trying to get in the crowd's good books a little bit too much there. Elijah taking full advantage.
Do you think Elijah being more well known than Mark Trew would make Elijah take Mark Trew a bit lightly in this match as well?
Well, the thing is, when you're somebody like Mark Trew who's come in here last minute, taking a spot, all he's got to prove is that he's willing to go. Anything from there is a bonus, exactly. Taking the words right out of my mouth there. But for Elijah, this is a match that he's expected to win. He's expected to dominate against an unknown opponent for himself, as we see Mark Trew. Great catch from Elijah. Mark Trew looking to go over. As we see Elijah trying to get some work done here, getting him off him just as he managed it. Bulldog!
Excellent reversal there from Mark Trew.
Oh my god, and Elijah looking rattled. And more high-flying head scissors from Mark Trew with a huge drop kick.
A lot of fire here from Mark Trew, the newcomer.
Absolutely, and Elijah just trying to catch his breath, maybe taking things for granted and taking things a bit easy against this change of opponent, but
Mark Trew chasing Elijah outside with a big shot.
That was a big shot to the back, not something I was expecting. Very aggressive from Mark Trew.
Well, he's got something to prove here, McLeod. That's the thing. He was more known than Elijah to this audience here in Cardiff. He's got something to prove. Imagine what it will do for Mark Trew if he can pick up a victory in the first ever match at Creation Pro.
Absolutely, and for a lot of people in this crowd, the first thing they're going to remember might be the only thing they remember from any show. And if Mark Trew comes along with a W today, then he'll be all everybody's talking about on Monday morning around the water cooler.
Oh, very aggressive there from Mark Trew. Rolling Elijah into the ring. What's he going to go for here?
Yeah, looking like he's getting himself ready to the top. Based off of how he's been moving so far, I'm not surprised to see this, but Elijah lands a Kiri. Huge kick from Elijah. And I tell you what, Mark might have been the one flying around, but let's not forget that Elijah, more than capable in that aspect of the ring.
Definitely one.
As Mark going to the ground rope and just a flying face bump. Oh my.
Capitalize at this moment in time. Just got the correct neck breaker.
Very nice neck breaker after. Aggressive pin, bit of a cocky pin. And not getting on top of Mark immediately, taking a minute, which I think Elijah thinks he has, but
sending switches.
Oh no!
Referee Oscar Hardy needs to check on Mark Trew there. Big kick out from Mark Trew.
He went neck first into the second rope, and they are.
It was more throat. I think he's going to struggle to breathe for the rest of this match now, McClellan.
I'm struggling to breathe just because of how fast these two are moving.
Thing is, this is the thing with Elijah. He's now got a ground and pound on Mark Trew. Keep him grounded. He's obviously seen in the first couple of minutes in this match how fast Mark Trew can be, how ferocious and how much velocity his moves have behind him. So the best thing for Elijah to do is just to ground and pound on Mark Trew.
And just like that, again, you're absolutely correct there in your assessment. Mark Trew starting to fight back, and Elijah just having to ground his opponent once again.
This is the thing, see, with Elijah, he is more reputable in this part of the country as well. And more well known and possibly the veteran in this match. However,
big suplex.
He's not scared to play dirty tactics. He just grabbed the hair of Mark Trew, dragged him down to the mat, showing him who's boss.
Yeah, and little things like that there, putting an aggressive pin down on the chin of Mark Trew. He knows he's not going to win there, but it's going to take energy that an airless Mark Trew. You know, he's still catching his breath from that huge shot that the ropes did to him. That's energy he can't afford to use, as we see Elijah going for another one here, hooking a leg. Mark Trew able to get down, hitting some shots of his own.
Possibly going for like a graveyard smash and into a package pile driver from Mark Trew potentially.
He's going for it, he gets him up.
Oh, he
gets him up, catches him in the air. Elijah back to his feet, oh my goodness. Huge forearms from Mark Trew.
A lot of fire there from Mark Trew.
Yeah, hitting the ropes and just,
kick there from Elijah. That's it.
You know, and Mark had the right idea. He had a small opening to try and get on the offensive, but turning his back on Elijah, even if it is to hit the ropes, is that split second's enough for him to.
That's the veteran savvy of Elijah, though, at this stage in his career. He knows, he's been in there with enough people that he knows that if he turns his back on him, he's going to take full advantage of it and make him suffer for it.
Absolutely, and right there, giving his own back, Mark hitting a huge shot across Elijah's chest, and Elijah just giving one back.
Elijah just toying with Mark.
Yeah, it's very disrespectful, but Mark just fighting through those kicks up to his feet and coming through with some huge shots. Has to be careful, he's doing all this right against the ropes. Oscar feeling quite generous as we see another.
Again to the throat.
Huge clothesline to the throat of Mark from Elijah.
Now is this smart of Elijah just taking his time? He knows how fast Mark Trew has been taking advantage of these small openings. Is Elijah smart now for giving Mark Trew this much time to recover?
Well, the thing is, you know, I'm sure he's had the same situation. I've had these situations where the life's been taken out of you, where you can't catch your breath, and you can have 1 minute or you can have 10 and you will not feel the same. And you definitely won't feel the same after that. Huge uppercut.
European uppercut there from Elijah.
And also the referee Oscar having enough, making sure to count in the corner.
The thing is, Mark Trew has seen enough of Elijah's matches to know that he needs to avoid that danger busting a quick pin from Mark Trew. Big kick out there from Elijah. See, this is the thing, Mark Trew is taking advantage of these small openings with a big boot. Big back elbow. To the second.
And then as we've seen with Mark, all it takes is
shades of
one small opportunity. Wow, huge Huge glory from Mark off of a rebound off the ropes. And you know what happened there? It's different to the rest of the times he hit the rope. He had to adjust how he hit the rope. He didn't do it in a traditional sense. Elijah's seen the traditional sense. He knows what to expect. He knows how to counter. You do something like that he's never seen before. You rattle him. And you can hit him with a line. And you can hit him with a forearm. And he's hitting a huge shot to the chin. Elijah looking like he's stuck in no man's land. Don't know if anybody's home behind those glazed eyes.
I think that Gary rocked him a bit.
Oh, and a huge spear from the outside to the inside of the ring. Mark going for the pin, not putting all his weight on the shoulders. That could have been it.
See, this is the key point now for Mark Trew. He needs to take advantage of the fact that he's on top in this contest. He needs to hit a big move, put Elijah away as quickly and as strongly as he can. Is Mark taking a bit too much time here to get the crowd?
Could he go quicker? You know, like they can. When you're that exhausted, you don't realize you're taking your time. You're going as fast as you can.
Yeah. The wind is
We're going for another package power driver. He's looking for Elijah slipping out the back. Mark Trew not sure what's going on. On the shoulders of Elijah, we've seen many a match finish up here. There's a huge facebuster from the top. Elijah putting all his weight, and that's not the 3. Are you kidding me?
a lot of heart being shown here in Cardiff from Mark Trew.
Are you kidding me? Elijah, genuine frustration coming out of the throat there. That guttural scream, he thought that was it.
Definitely. Again, Elijah's just allowing Mark Trew this time just to recover. Is this smart from the vet?
And the thing is, with somebody like Elijah, you don't know if it's cockiness, you don't know if it's just disbelief, you don't know if it's because he's tired. Trust me, when you look like that, it takes a lot to become tired.
Yes. He's such a stoic competitor. You never know what he's thinking.
Oh, into a stunner! Maroon! As you see, Elijah monkey flipping. Oh no, the back of his head.
He's ready.
As we see Mark to his feet, trying to run in. Big boot.
Elijah.
Elijah going for the line, pretty telegraphed, and run into a back. And a huge knee. Yeah, let's do it. Is this going to do it? As we see,
Tiger driver.
And that is not the 3. No, Elijah. How are you able to kick out of that?
Mark Trew needs to capitalise now.
Absolutely.
Take advantage of what he's just doing to Elijah.
You might be in shock, but you're right. You're absolutely right. Every second he takes is a second that Elijah can recover. He's indicated to the crowd he's going to go for a 450. He's working his way to the top. Oh no, Elijah's jumping to the top. Both competitors in a very precarious position. It's Elijah.
All that work that Elijah put in on the gas tank of Mark Trew has actually paid off now.
Absolutely.
But a couple of seconds have just paid dividends for Elijah.
Paying dividends, we see Elijah take a huge bump. He's not getting himself back up to the top. Elijah with another guri to the top. Working his way up. Oh. As we see Elijah trying to bring Mark over the top. Mark fighting with all he can.
Shots there from Mark Trew.
As we see Elijah down, Mark going to the top. What are you doing from there, Mark? Double stomp! Oh my goodness! Go for the pin, kid! Go for the pin! Get him out of the... Rolling into the center, but has he taken too much time to get there? And Elijah just getting the shoulder up, and you know what? I think if he was able to roll him out a little bit quicker, that could have been it. That could have been it. Mark could have come in here. Even just made it a hell of a statement.
Even if Mark was able to hook a leg or something like that, just so the pressure was a bit more on the shoulders of Elijah. Obviously,
We've seen Mark go to the top. We've seen him go to the top again. Is this going for a 450? Oh my goodness! Lands on his feet though. Elijah with a huge stomp.
Is he going for the danger buster? He's put many a competitor away from this.
Oh! Excuse me, that has to be it. How do you come out of that? And that is it. The 3 count. Elijah is your winner.
What a fantastic opening contest we've had here at Creation Pro Wrestling. Elijah coming out the victor over Mark Trew. Obviously our ring crew assistants here checking on Mark Trew. That danger buster was lethal. The home field advantage obviously in Elijah's favour tonight, and it's paid off today for him. Elijah not embracing the crowd here in Cardiff. Not interested. He is as happy as can be, but he's not going to give the crowd the satisfaction of any sort of interaction. Mark Trew being helped to the back after that danger buster. What an incredible showing in his Cardiff debut here today from Mark Trew. I would love to see him back here in Creation Pro Wrestling. It was fantastic to see him, and would love to see more of that young, high-flying superstar.
Can we have our first competitor to the ring, please?
She is Amira Blair, a last minute replacement here for the great Clementine. Unfortunately not able to be with us at our Creation Pro Wrestling debut. Amira Blair stepping up in this contest to face one of the best veterans in this country in Lee Hunter. Amira Blair also making her Cardiff debut here today. Let's see what the impressive young female has for the Creation Pro Wrestling audience tonight. Building here to the shades of Billy Ocean. Tipton's finest out here in Creation Pro Wrestling in the Angel Hotel in Cardiff tonight. An incredible veteran of the British wrestling scene. Really is one of the best the scene has to offer, and really going to give Amira Blair a run for her money tonight. Let's hear what they got. Just saying, Clay McLeod, I'm jealous of Lee Hunter's entrance music. Billy Ocean, everybody should come out to Billy Ocean.
I was literally saying the exact same thing when I was in the ring. I realised, you know what? If everybody came out to this, no one would be mad. Everyone would be very confused.
The world would be a better place if everybody entered the Billy Ocean.
Absolutely, well, it doesn't take a lot to make this world a worse place, so let's just have Billy Ocean to help us through it.
Good point, well presented. Bit of sportsmanship there from the veteran.
Absolutely, expect no less from Lee Hunter.
Similar to the last match, Amira Blair was a bit of a last minute replacement for Clementine, as I just said. How do you think Lee has prepared for Amira Blair in the past couple of days that this has been announced?
You know what the thing is with somebody like Lee Hunter is they're more concerned with their own game than they are their opponent's game. They know exactly what they're about, and they know if they work on what they're doing, they don't need to worry about what anybody else is.
fairness, Lee is like a 20-year veteran in the British wrestling scene. He knows every hold, every counter. Anything that Amira Blair has been taught up to this point in her career, Lee Hunter's probably been taught himself, and he knows exactly what she's going to do before she moves.
Absolutely. Anything that anybody that comes in this room does, they can learn from Lee. You know, is like you say, a very savvy veteran. As you see him just taking control of the match a little bit at the start from Amira. Amira doing a good job. Not looking frustrated at the initial a loss in these initial grabs that we're seeing.
She's not getting flustered by being in there with such a veteran, is she?
No, as you see her going for the arm, working the digits a little bit, just to take control of that elbow a little bit more.
And a Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Nice.
Amira Blair fighting that off, taking Lee Hunter down to a knee. And a cravat there from Amira Blair.
Nice, with the arm trapped. Very nice from her. She looks to get that free, maybe to move me about a bit.
Rolling Lee Hunter onto his stomach there.
Nice, as we see Amira working circles around. Oh, and not even going for the pin. Just letting her know, letting Lee know. And we see a second pin attempt from Amira. Oh, and a big back body drop from Lee Hunter. Not even out of the way. Amira going for the pin. The quick pin. Only getting to 2.
And again, now grabbing a waist lock on Amira Blair, taking control. Amira Blair with a standing switch.
Oh! And you can tell Amira put everything into that one. Losing her footing as she just lifted Lee up with ease. And Lee looking a little bit flustered, making his way to the ropes.
Now, we all know that Lee Hunter's a savvy veteran, right? Is he actually flustered, or is he just playing games with Amira Blair? He knows exactly what he's doing.
We'll find out, you know. The thing is, whether he's playing games or not, he made the smart decision. Get to the ropes. And no longer sportsmanship looks to have gone out of the window.
Definitely.
He's got a point. Listen, he's got a point still.
Lee Hunter taking it seriously now, maybe taking Amira Blair lightly in the first couple of minutes.
Very, very well might have, you know. And the thing is, we saw Amira get a couple of quick pin attempts. They could have finished this match before it even started.
Big shoulder tackle there from the veteran. Nice roll over there from Lee Hunter. Oh, Amira Blair knows what he's going for. Oh, yeah! Amira Blair. And another one.
And another one.
Going for the third. Lee Hunter. Standing switch here from Lee Hunter with a waist lock. What's Amira Blair got at this point? Standing switch again.
Looking to get around, doing a good job as we see a big German suplex. And once she got around that waist lock, it was just, there was no wasted motion. No hanging around, straight into that German.
Looking for a suplex here. Lee Hunter, savvy veteran, as we said, down to one knee, blocking that. And he hits it with one of his own.
And a big suplex from Lee Hunter. Taking a minute, and you know what? Like after a German, like he just took, probably just catching his breath a little bit. As much as, you know, we say a veteran move, keep it on top of your opponent. A veteran move's also taking a chance to catch your breath when you can.
He's picking your spots. He knows when to pounce. He knows when to take a breather.
And the thing is, he never took his eyes off of her. He had his eyes on her. He knew if she was going to try and move while he was in a compromised position, he could react.
Big body slam there from Lee Hunter, and obviously Gip jaw-jacking with the crowd at this moment in time. Is that wise from Lee Hunter, do you think?
Well, you know, I think he's well within his right to go after the crowd. If they're giving him stick, he's going to give it right back. And Amira coming back with huge shots, another huge forearm, and another one.
Big chop. Lee Hunter just mocking Amira Blair after that chop.
Oh, he might regret this. He might regret this. She might be able to take a punch, but she catches you in the wrong place. That's a jaw. Oh! He was asking for that. He was asking for that.
And Lee Hunter taking his time there on the outside. Is Amira Blair going to go out and follow him? Yes, she is. Big shot there from Amira Blair. It's obvious to see who's in control out here now, Macau. Oh.
Oh! And Lee setting up for the chop.
That's a few.
Placing Amira. That's all of them for sure. Oh, and it's going to be hard for him to do anything right now. You know, like
Amira Blair's got to take advantage.
Look at he's holding that arm close to him. He's not going to be able to do much. And again, losing grip. Once that hand's damaged, he's going to lose grip on any type of hold he tries to get in.
Amira Blair on top at this point now.
He's still trying to shake it off.
It's crazy how something as simple as ducking out of the way of a chop to the outside.
It's changed the momentum. Absolutely. Amira on top, looking to get Lee back with a suplex of her own. As Lee powering out of this one again, and that's twice in this match.
Big suplex there.
Amira's gone for that suplex and just not, and Lee able to reverse it.
Now, this is strange. It's different. This is different side of Lee Hunter that we're seeing tonight than the normal audience would see here. People around this part of the country, and he's a nice guy. He's a sportsmanship.
Oh, come on, Lee. This is too much. Mate. You want to win, but let's at what cost? At what cost?
This is very different from the Lee Hunter that we saw even at the start of this match, shaking hands with Amira Blair. And what, she gets up on him a couple of times at the start of the match?
The thing is, what did we say at the start? Lee Hunter is a savvy veteran who's been around for a while. He's somebody that has in his head the way a match is going to go. And the fight we've seen from Amira, everything that's gone on from her end has not been the way Lee has seen this. And he's not only taken out on the crowd, he's taken out on her.
Lee Hunter taking down that knee pad.
Taking down a second knee pad.
Support on that knee, in fairness.
The third pad. You know, they had so much padding on that knee, I don't know if he's going to be able to walk without a knee pad on. As he goes for a knee drop and misses at that unprotected knee. Oh, and kicked out. Amira Blair kicking his leg out from under his leg.
Shades of Owen Hart.
Oh, very nice move. And again, putting pressure on not only Lee's knee, but Lee's hand as well that was damaged earlier in the match.
The thing is, Amira's got to take advantage now. Leah's obviously got two big body parts now, the hand and the knee, that are both injured. And she's got to take advantage of one of them if she wants to get a victory.
She's trying to, moving out of the way, moving quickly where she can, going in with a quick gut buster in the corner. Going for a second one. And 3 was one too many as Lee comes back in, and again, missing. Taking a guru to the side of the face.
She's going for a big back drop here.
Oh no, she's not. She's putting him to the top rope. Oh no. Oh no.
Lee Hunter getting a taste of his own medicine, getting his own ponytail pulled.
Absolutely.
In the trio here is Lee Hunter. What
are we seeing? Drop kick. Oh no, that can't have been fun for Lee Hunter. Just trying to get out of there. Can Amira hit the suplex this time? And she does! Third time a charm. Lee out of breath, out of options, unable to reverse that one. And Amira well and truly on top. And a huge spear.
Shades of Goldberg.
Oh, shades of Von Miller, shades of Goldberg, shades of Rhino, shades of JJ Watt, and unfortunately, shades of a 2 count as Amira unable to finish Lee off with that huge spear.
But again, now Amira Blair has got to capitalise on the work she's just put in. Lee Hunter, he's got bad hand, he's got bad knee. He's just banged his head off the turnbuckle twice. He's just taken a big suplex and a spear. Lee Hunter is down. Amira Blair needs to take advantage.
And it looks like she is a bit slow to the top, but that'll happen when you've been in such an aggressive match. And Lee looks like he's going to throw her off the top, but he does! Oh no, that is a long way to go. Landing straight on the small of her back.
And this is Lee Hunter's veteran instinct, taking advantage, throws Amira Blair off the top, straight to the top.
Straight to the top. With an unprotected knee, that knee still unprotected. That's pure patella to the back of Amira Blair right there.
How much damage do you think that did to Lee Hunter's knee as well? Obviously, only missing the knee drop earlier on in the match. Doing some damage.
Hey, don't you think? Listen, he might not be feeling it now, but he'll be feeling it later as we see a huge knee to the back of Amira's head, and she has to be out.
Lee Hunter
can't be any more there. And that is the through. Lee Hunter with the win. Maybe some unconventional ways to do it, but nonetheless.
This crowd not responding well to Lee Hunter. Not happy with the way that the veteran went about things in this match. He started off very sportsmanlike, shaking hands with Amira Blair, but instead he decided to turn it nasty just because she was getting the upper hand. It's not great, it's not good to see, and hope Amira Blair's alright after that knee to the back there. Lee Hunter not engaging with the crowd here in Cardiff. A big applause there for Amira Blair, putting up a strong fight against such a savvy veteran. And Lee Hunter's back out. Oh no! What's he going to do? Oh, Lee, don't. Oh, there's no need for that, Lee. No need. There's no need for that, Lee Hunter. A massive power driver on Amira Blair. She's just lost a match. She's lost the match to you, and you've just hit a power driver. What was the point? There's no need for that from Lee Hunter. This crowd in Cardiff is not receiving Lee Hunter very well. Disgusting behaviour there from Lee Hunter. A massive power driver on Amira Blair, and she's out. She looks out. We need to get some more assistance. I think they're just going to give Amira Blair a hand out of the ring. I think going to get her some medical assistance backstage. Big applause here for Amira Blair on the way out of the ring side area.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited for this next tag team match, and I'm sure you all will be too. So, without wasting any more of your time, how about we get started with this tag team match? Absolutely. Can we have our first team to the ring, please?
Lykos Gym with those Progress Tag Team Championships in hand, stealing them off the Smoking Aces, Charlie Sterling and Nicky Riley at the last Progress Wrestling event. Those belts aren't theirs. They are not the Progress Tag Team Champions, but they are claiming to be. Despite not being the Progress Tag Team Champions, they are a very formidable tag team, putting up a big fight in this contest tonight against literally a legend and literally one of the best up-and-coming high flyers in Europe today. Jody Fleisch, a literal legend of the British wrestling scene, ready to take Lando under his wing. I'm very interested to see how this contest is going to go. Honest to God, Lykos Gym are generally one of the best tag teams in this country. However, Jody Fleisch is a living legend of the game, so it's going to be a very tough contest in this competition, and I can't wait. Lando making his entrance here in the Angel Hotel here in Cardiff. Sorry, a bit of a brain fart there. Ready to team up with what I'd probably say is one of his idols in his business in Jody Fleisch against one of the best tag teams in the country in Lykos Gym. McLeod joining me back here at the commentary desk, just saying we've got one of the best tag teams in the country against probably the best young high flyer in the country, a literal living legend of the scene.
Absolutely, we are very blessed to be seeing a match like this. The quality of wrestler in the ring, the caliber in there is something to behold. And you know, with somebody like Joe Lando, not done a lot in Cardiff, done a lot in Wales, so a lot of people here tonight, first time they're going to get to see him. But of course, Lykos Gym and Jody Fleisch, everybody more than well versed in what they're capable of.
And obviously Jody Fleisch and Joe Lando, not traditional tag team, okay, but they have the similar style of professional wrestling. The stuff that Jody Fleisch is going to be able to teach Joe Lando just in this tag team competition alone and train him for this tag team competition is going to be ridiculous. And that's going to stay with Joe Lando for the rest of his career, surely.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't forget opportunities like this, you know. And Joe Lando might, but very aggressive, very fiery. He's not letting the situation get to him.
Not taking any shenanigans from Lykos II.
No, not at all. And if there's one thing to expect from Lykos Gym, it's some shenanigans.
You can't trust them, can you? I mean, they've got those Progress Tag Team titles by nefarious means, stealing them off the Smoking Aces in Progress. But it's interesting to see what they're going to try and pull out of the bag tonight.
Yeah, we'll see how they go. Obviously, like you mentioned, all four competitors quite well versed in a high-flying lucha style of wrestling. But as we can see here, more than capable of just mat wrestling at the same time.
Definitely. Kid Lykos II very well versed in traditional British professional wrestling, but Joe Lando's no slouch either. I'm not being funny. Joe Lando can grapple with the best of them.
Absolutely, as we see, hey, he's got to get off of there. But the referee got to take control of this. Letting a bit go. This is obviously just the start of the match.
Do you think Kid Lykos II just does that to try and get in the head of his opponent, just to poke the bear a little bit? You know what I mean?
You know, I'm never gonna say that perfect human being. However, I would not be able to get out of a move with a flip like that. However,
Joe Lando's got some pace. Great headlock takedown there. And another one.
Big headlock takedown into a head scissors. Both competitors on their feet, squaring off. And apologies for only making sounds at the start of that, because I was in awe of what I was watching.
Very evenly matched here from Joe Lando and Kid Lykos II. Both the smaller competitors on their team.
Oh.
Here comes the bigger member of Lykos Gym, but definitely not the biggest member in this match.
Definitely not. There's I'm sure when you look at Lykos Gym, there'll be people in the crowd that fancy themselves in a competitive matchup against these two, but they work well together and they're not to be taken lightly. And as you can hear from the crowd, not happy with these tactics, especially as, you know, both competitors look like they were going to tag in their partners, shake off the rust, and the longer you keep Jody out of this match, if you're Lykos Gym, the more you like your chances of coming away with the W.
Well, that's the advantage in it. They're taking advantage of Joe Lando being new in front of this audience, new to the town, new to the country, and just working him over.
And excited. You know, you saw him come out. This is a huge opportunity for him. Like you say, he's tagging with a living legend. He's able to pull out a fantastic springboard arm drag. No, cut me off when things like that happen. All you want is, you see, going for the Pele kick, into a head scissors, into a drop kick. And Joe Lando absolutely buzzing. Good decision to tag out. Good decision to get out of there. As you see Jody taken to the air.
Oh, and a big gut kick there from Kid Lykos.
As we see a standing head scissors on Lykos into a head flip. And turn around, Jody, as the tag's been made.
Very fast exchange here from Jody Fleisch and Kid Lykos II, and a big enziguri.
And again, I'm glad you were able to commentate through that, because my eyes couldn't keep up.
Jody Fleisch getting control of it.
Wow, and a huge chop. Going for the pin. Quick kick out. And all it took was a quick opportunity from Jody, and now Joe and Jody on top, changing the pace of this match, changing the outlook.
Little snap there out. Joe Lando G'ing up the crowd for a big moonsault.
Standing moonsault.
That was beautiful, McLeod.
It was, and I was more like your echo there. Again, in all what we're seeing, great athleticism and
a bit of a dirty tactic again from the Lykos boys. It's not what you want to see. They're obviously they know they've got to isolate Joe Lando.
The thing is,
they're going to do a 2-on-1.
you know, I don't want to argue with you here, but if that was Joe doing that move to his corner, would you be saying the same thing? Lykos II just driving. Great ring awareness from Lykos II to drive Joe to the back, and great teamwork from both of them there.
Yes, with the Lykos boys, they're not scared to get down and dirty. They're not scared to use a little bit of dirty tactics just to try and get the advantage, because they know once they get the advantage and they're in control, there's no stopping them.
Absolutely, and like you've said, some of this is just from the head games that they played early on. You know, if you let your opponent know that you're not adverse to these dirtier tactics, then that's something your opponent has to think about. They don't just have to think about how to reverse the move. They have to think, are you going to poke me in the eyes? You know, are you gonna kick me in my unmentionables? Are you gonna punch my tag team partner off the side when he's not even in the match? Jody, rightfully upset, trying to get into the ring. Referee Oscar keeping him out.
Lykos Gym is just so in sync with each other, whether they're mat wrestling, whether they're high flying. They know what the other one is thinking. They know what the other one is going to do, you know?
Absolutely, and that's the thing. When you're an established team like Lykos Gym, you are going to have that advantage over Joe and Jody, because, like you said, this is their first time tagging together.
Yeah, definitely. It's like teething pains, isn't it? I mean,
exactly. Yeah. You're going to learn, like any sport. If you're following football, rugby, would you rather have the established team or the group of mismatch people?
Definitely.
And we see another pin from Lykos II. Lykos II looking frustrated, but he had to know that those pins weren't going to get the job done. If anything, he should just be happy to be taking the breath out, forcing that energy out of Joe.
Just wearing down the smaller member of the team.
Absolutely.
And the experienced member of the team, and they're just isolating him. They stop him from getting anywhere near Jody Fleisch, because they know how dangerous Jody can actually be once he gets in there.
Well, they've seen it already.
Exactly.
They've seen it already. Joe on the ropes. Oscar gonna have to go.
Kid Lykos II trying to kick the legs off the ropes.
Trying his hardest to make that illegal hold. Referee Oscar having none of it.
Joe Lando with a bit of fight here. A few shots to the guts of Kid Lykos, but Kid Lykos fires back with a big knee. Big snap there out of the corner. What's Kid Lykos got in mind here? And a big double knee drop. Knocking the wind out of Joe Lando.
Everything they're doing is just taking the wind out of Joe, wearing him down, making that corner just seem further and further away every time he looks up.
Kid Lykos II with the boot up on the buckle and straight head to the boot. Joe Lando looks out of it from here.
From here, he's struggling. He can't catch his breath.
Lykos II with another shot to Jody Fleisch. There's no need for that in the tag team match.
Yeah, but again, look, he's in his head. He's forcing Jody. Jody, who wants to get in the ring, who's getting frustrated being on the outside, can't see the trees for the forest.
Both Lykos Gym members in the ring at this moment in time. But
Joe with a reverse and gets a boot up against Kid Lykos. There's a big flip between the two of them. Lykos II going in for the line. Drop kick into the corner from Joe. Going for a kick. Going for a paling kick. Getting caught again. As we see a huge knee double. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't even know what to call that. Flying knee DDT.
That was insane. Joe Lando needs to make a tag here to the veteran Jody.
Absolutely.
He needs to get any sort of momentum building in this match. He's got an opening. He needs to take it.
He's looking to the corner, he's looking to get himself up, but he needs to move. Kid Lykos already to the corner, and Lykos II already in the corner. And Joe needs to get there. Can he reach? He does reach. Clean tag, both competitors in the ring. Jody flying forearm. Jody with another flying forearm. Kid Lykos with a boot to the gut. Taking Jody Fleisch to the corner. And Jody Fleisch goes to the top ropes. Backflip onto his feet. Run.
Big nip up.
Big nip up into a huge enziguri.
What an insane maneuver.
And a backdrop facebuster.
Now Lykos Gym aren't stupid. They know that if Jody Fleisch can hit that 720 DDT, the match is over. The match is done.
It's game over, and Jody.
Trying to avoid that at all costs. Good tag in there from Jody Fleisch to Joe Lando. Now we get to see them actually working as a team. What have they got?
Get to see him working, but again, Kid Lykos with a rake to the eyes, and this goes back to what we were saying earlier. Kid Lykos going for the brainbuster, not hitting it, but the Inseguri not hitting either, as we see. Oh!
Insane Hurricane Rana there from Joe Lando. That was ridiculous.
And that has to be it. 1, 2, and 3. No!
Kid Lykos II breaking up that pin. Kind of saw the velocity on that Hurricane Rana. Knew that his tag team partner probably wasn't even going to kick out of it.
That was it. That was game over. That was going to be a historic win for Joe Lando. Sorry.
Big shots here from Kid Lykos II, and one shot there from Jody Fleisch and Kid Lykos II on his
big super kick.
Catches the boot, kick down, double stomp. Great move there from Joe Lando, but he's had a lot taken out of him. A big kick and a big
forearm in return.
And that's a Guri. Joe Lando showing a lot of heart in this match. Obviously taking a lot of damage in this match, McLeod, but he's still able to hit big moves like that, and now with a big Guri he's just taken. What's Kid Lykos going for here? Jody Fleisch pushing his tag
moving out of the way.
And a huge Hurricane Rana! Insane!
And Jody, seeing his tag team partner was in trouble in the middle of the ring, throwing him out of the way and then throwing his own body, caution to the wind.
That just goes to show how valuable Jody Fleisch is in this match. Obviously the veteran in the tag team, taking Joe Lando under his wing, keeping an eye out for him and also stopping him from that type of danger.
Absolutely, something that only years of experience will teach you to do, but not only that, the sheer height of that standing vertical jump from Jody was insane. Absolutely insane. As we see a tag, Lykos II into the ring.
Lykos II
very much struggling.
Lando, both the legal men in this match.
Both struggling, both taking a lot of shots.
Big shot there from Joe Lando.
Yeah, and Lykos II shaking it off, trying to get his hands up, but to no avail. Joe Lando coming through with another huge shot and taking one in return.
Bit of back and forth here. We don't know who's actually going to get the advantage in this one, McLeod.
Well, no, but one thing we do know is both competitors are going to get concussion, especially after a huge super kick like that.
They're both going to need treatment from the medic backstage. It's a good job we've got a medic backstage.
Absolutely, and some ice packs. And Joe Lando still fighting, turning around, taking a shot to the gut.
Right to the knees. That was insane. Oh my God! Joe Lando's
high low.
That's it. That's got to be it.
And that has to be it. Game over, but no! Jody Fleisch with the wherewithal to get back into the ring. I didn't even see him get back to his own partner.
They're disposed. Kid Lykos and Lykos II are disposed of Jody Fleisch.
And a huge running knee.
Full moon.
Oh! And a knee to follow up.
Lykos. Double stomp.
And another double stomp.
Insane amount of offense here from the Lykos
and
Gym.
A kick. And that has to be it. Joe has to be done. And no, Jody in with the save again. And let's not lie. Let's not beat around the bush. That would be game over if Jody didn't make his way in. Taking a shoulder to the turnbuckle for his troubles.
The damage that Lykos Gym has also taken in this match, obviously not able to keep an eye on what Jody was. Thought he was disposed of, and he took advantage, and he broke up that pin. Second the match for Joe Lando.
And we're just seeing more and more kicks to the face and Germans to the back of the head. And a shooting star spinner.
Inverted shoot star, I guess.
And Joe picks out, no way!
Big
Under his own strength, he's able to get his shoulders up, kicking out of that.
You can see the look the Lykos Gym are giving to each other. They don't know. They're just wondering what they got to hit on Joe Lando just to put him away at this point.
Right.
Hit him with everything. They've hit him with every move they got in the
You could ask Joe what it would take to put him away, and he wouldn't answer you because he's reacting on pure instinct right now.
Yeah, definitely. Lykos II asking Joe Lando to show him some. He showed him enough in this match. He showed him so much heart.
Absolutely, and now he's showing him some forearms. And he's showing him some dangerous offense. But Joe, not seeing the tag, but it doesn't matter. Just throwing lefts and rights. These hands at the moment are rated E for everyone.
Just smacking everybody.
And throwing knees, fighting around, and this is just pure. This is a mess. It's going to take both of Lykos Gym to put Joe away. Trew rolls through, makes another tag. Jody Fleisch back in, and Jody Fleisch is going to be pissed with how he's been treated. Making his way out of the ring, both of Lykos Gym going for Jody. None of it mattering as we see a beautiful double moonsault.
The most beautiful moonsault I think I've ever seen, McLeod.
Flows through the air.
A lot of faith from Jody Fleisch, tagging Joe Lando back in despite how much punishment he's taken. They're going for a double high flying move. I don't even know what
they're going to do. As we see a shooting star to the knees, and Jody Fleisch pushed off the top. And a kick out from Joe Lando.
Oh, on the back of his neck. That was disgusting. You hear it there?
Going for the brainbuster. King the brainbuster.
And he hits it.
Jody Fleisch getting held back on the outside of the ring, and that is the 3.
That is it. The Lykos Gym showing why they are one of the best tag teams in this country. They've just proved it tonight against two of the most formidable talents on the Creation Pro Wrestling roster. Joe Lando showing a lot of fire, a lot of heart in this contest. Unfortunately not able to get the victory due to some nefarious means from Lykos Gym, potentially. But you can't deny they are one heck of a tag team, and obviously one of the best that British wrestling has today.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Lykos Gym.
There they are, raising the Progress Tag Team Championships, which aren't theirs. They're not theirs. They know that. But they are competing for the Progress Tag Team Championships very soon, which goes to show that they are up there with the best tag teams in this country today. Kid Lykos II showing respect to the legend and the future legend, I guess, Joe Lando, with an impressive showing here tonight at Creation Pro's debut show. A lot of respect from the Lykos Gym. Can never tell if they're being sarcastic or not, to be honest. Back here at Creation Pro Wrestling, your new favourite promotion based out of Cardiff, Wales, ready for the second half of competition here in the Angel Hotel. Lovely bit of oasis to start off the second half. Definitely not a lovely competitor in Septic Sid Oakley, very well known to the Welsh crowd here today, getting already up in the grill of the fans of Creation Pro Wrestling. He's not here to make friends, he's not here to try and make an impression on these people, he's here to hurt somebody. He is here to hurt somebody badly and make his mark in Creation Pro Wrestling. He's not making friends in this venue tonight. He's got his trusty Jack Daniels in hand, ready for a celebratory drink, a commiseratory drink. I don't know, like whether he wins, loses, or draws. That Jack Daniels goes everywhere where he goes, I guess.
Can we have Sid's opponent to the ring, please?
I am very excited for this contest. The OJMO is fresh off a tremendous competition against the literal best wrestler in the world in Will Ospreay for the undisputed British Championship. Unfortunately coming up with a loss there, but it made Nelson a 5-star match just last weekend. How is that match going to affect the OJMO here tonight in this contest with Septic Sid Oakley? We shall wait and see. Very fired up, the OJMO, very excited to be here in Cardiff and enjoying the crowd here at Creation Pro Wrestling. Very intrigued to see how this match goes and very excited to see these two go at it.
had to turn the mics on. I thought I was going to have to come over, and everything you've done has been for naught.
I am, mate. I am technically savvy, as they say.
Well, yeah, that's better you than Septic Sid Oakley, notoriously not tech savvy, notoriously drunk, and with his opponent, a notorious performer, as we have the OJMO against Septic Sid Oakley. Two very fierce competitors, two very different paths to the top, and two very different approaches to what they're good at.
Two people that have got such a reaction out of the crowd here at Creation Pro. Septic Sid Oakley for all the wrong reasons, and the OJMO just for all the right reasons. They absolutely love him.
Okay, so Septic Sid Oakley wants to get in your head regardless of what's going on, whereas the OJMO, look at that smile on his face. He knows what he's here to do.
OJMO wearing that Revolution Pro Wrestling Undisputed British Cruiserweight Championship to the ring today.
Well done saying that all in one breath.
Thank you. I practiced. Saying to the audience at home just now, OJMO fresh off a match with the best wrestler in the world, Will Ospreay, just last weekend. How is that match going to affect him going into this one?
Oh, absolutely. You hear the crowd here. They're calling him 5-star Michael. You know, the crowd are well and truly behind him. They know they're in for a treat. But in Michael's way today is Septic Sid Oakley. Somebody not afraid of any opponent you put in front of him. Not afraid to get in your face. Not afraid to put you on your ass. And more importantly, not afraid of a challenge.
Very excited for this first time contest, Cloud.
Absolutely, and you can see it in OJMO smiling. Not taking it seriously, but he'll take it seriously after we see a headbutt. The bell's still not rung.
There's no need for that. I mean, he's a very talented professional wrestler, and he comes out with a headbutt for no reason whatsoever. Big shoulder.
Huge line from Septic Sid Oakley. Big air from Mike.
Going for the hip toss there from OJMO. Reversal. Oh.
Sid going for a line, missing is OJMO. Going with the flying head scissors. Quick plays from Michael, high flying all over the place.
Michael's feeling confident here. You can see it. He's up for it, isn't he?
The thing is, if you're in the mind of Michael, you got to be thinking, you know, I was able to hang with some of the best in the world. This is a different challenge, but once you get up there, you feel comfortable in any ring you step into. You know what you're about.
I think OJMO is going for a Fosbury flop. Oh, notices. Savvy
points to his head. Smart.
Big PK.
Oh, and not only a huge kick to the skull of Septic Sid, the Septic Sid landing on this hard ground. Don't let that carpet fool you. It's concrete underneath.
It's pretty solid, McLeod.
Absolutely. You don't believe it? Stand on your own carpet at home.
It's definitely not going to be comfy for Septic Sid Oakley. However, I can't imagine he spent lights on harder surfaces than this.
Well, absolutely. Sometimes after a few too many drinks. Sid trying to catch his breath. Taking a huge chop. And the OJMO.
OJMO showing Lee Hunter how it's done.
And that's how it's done. And taking his time. Just lining Sid up. Sid looking like he's bitten off more than he can chew. Oh! Sid moving out of the way. Michael taking the shot to the unmentionables. The Septic Sid straight on him.
Massive
flying knee and Mike to the outside.
Sid Oakley needs to capitalise at this moment in time.
And I think Septic Sid was playing possum there. Look at him, he's very sprightly now. And again, Septic Sid using how Mike's going to view him to his advantage. Mike possibly thinking this isn't a challenge compared to what I've faced in recent weeks. And Septic Sid knowing that.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Septic Sid Oakley is very underutilised in the British wrestling scene at this moment in time. Very savvy as a professional wrestler. Maybe doesn't get the due he's owed, just due to his antics.
Absolutely.
Drinking from the way to the ring, for example. I mean, the Jack Daniels is flowing heavily
through his
veins at this moment in time.
Think about it one way. People want to cheer for Michael. People want to cheer for the OJMO. They're chanting for him. They're giving him more because he gives the crowd exactly what they want when he goes out there. Yes, he wins, but he does it in a pleasing way. Septic Sid's here for himself. He's not here for you.
It just shows there. He hits a Russian leg sweep, but with the added pull of the hair as well, just to show that he's just a little bit of a nasty competitor.
Listen, if he's going to get away with whatever he can.
living up to his name, Septic. Disgusting competitor.
Absolutely. The thing is, he's not called Septic because he's septic. He's called Septic because just like when you get sepsis, it hurts, it burns, it takes its time, it wears you down, and that's what he does.
Oh, what a gruesome kick there from Sid Oakley. Fully in control of Michael Oakley at this moment in time. The big drop.
Huge drop kick. And the sheer velocity.
That's the thing with the OJMO though, you can never write them off, no matter what Oakley hits him with at this moment in time. OJMO's going to kick out. He's got so much heart. I think he's got more heart than anybody on the British wrestling scene at this moment in time.
There's a few competitors out there where the more you get on them, the more you pin them, the more that they have to show that fire to fight back. That's what they need. You know, I don't know if you read any anime, any mangas, but like, he's got that metal, that fire in him.
Definitely. Septic Sid Oakley lining something up for the OJMO here. And a big double knee into the corner. OJMO struggling to breathe, you can see
struggling to hold his head up still. And more whips than whiplash from getting thrown into the corner like that won't be helping.
You can see on the face of Sid Oakley at the arrogance there. Oh, the knees! OJMO avoiding that one, saw it coming. Oakley going to the well one too many times. Now the OJMO trying to capitalise, going to the top.
Slowly getting to the top, taking too long.
What a big right hand there from Sid Oakley. What's he going to go for here? Looks like he might be going for some sort of superplex.
Big shots from Sid.
OJMO holding on. Who's going to gain the upper hand here? A few big shots there from the OJMO onto Sid Oakley and a big, kind of like a hot shot.
And Sid's throat coming over the ropes there. Maybe his face, maybe his nose. That nose is Sid Oakley taking a beating.
Huge drop kick there from the OJMO.
That was a drop kick, body, cross-body hybrid.
This is now an even playing field in my book, McLeod. The OJMO hitting Oakley with that drop kick, basically writing off anything that OJMO has taken up to this point, in my opinion.
Well, it only matters if he can get on top. Septic Sid really struggling, not only the drop kick, but the crossbody that hit him there. Maybe unintentional from the OJMO, but either way, it's effective.
The intangibles that we were discussing just now, McLeod, obviously the heart of the OJMO. However, how drunk Septic Sid Oakley is at this point kind of determines how numb he is to this offense. Like, obviously it's going to hurt, but to what extent? What to extent is he going to feel this now rather than tomorrow?
Listen, I've known Septic Sid Oakley for a very long time, and that drunkenness that people think give him fire. Sometimes it's that, sometimes he's doing it to prove a point. But not only is he better than you, but he's better than you with a drink in his system.
Definitely, definitely. OJMO blocking a few shots and giving Oakley a few of his own. Getting on top, he is getting the advantage, definitely.
Septic Sid going for the reverse, but changing into a huge spike DDT.
Lovely DDT. That's
straight into the pin. Body weight across the shoulders and Sid able to kick out.
Oakley's going to have a super headache in the morning, and it's not just the hangover, McLeod.
He's worried if he stops drinking, the cumulative hangover will kill him.
OJMO, you know what he's geared up for here?
I do not.
He's going to go for a big springboard move.
Oh God, off the top rope, onto the knees of Septic Sid Oakley, who's straight to his feet again, playing possum.
Nice Mahistral cradle.
Very close, very close. And Sid going for
a sharpshooter.
Going for a sharpshooter. I'm sorry, trying to catch my breath. I know how dangerous this is. That is in deep. I am not envious of the back of the OJMO. Oh my God, he has sat so deep into that.
Shades of Bret Hart here from Sid Oakley.
Absolutely. Look at that bend. Look at how it's bending. He nearly gets to the ropes, but Sid, with the wherewithal to realise he needs to get back to the middle of the ring.
This is going to be it, isn't it? Surely OJMO's going to tap.
I tell you what, if OJMO doesn't tap, he's not going to be able to move. This does absolute bits to your lower back. And Sid just struggling to hold on.
OJMO for the half crab.
Reverse him.
And he gets a half crab.
Reversed him. He's got him in. He's got him in the half crab. He's got him in the half crab.
Is Oakley going to tap? And Oakley gets to the rope.
Yes, gets to the rope.
Will Ospreay nearly tapped to that move last weekend, McLeod, and Oakley knew that. He knew that he had to get to the ropes as soon as he possibly can.
He knew what he was putting in. The thing is, don't let appearances fool you. Sid would have prepared for this match in every way possible. He knew the risks of his sharpshooter versus the OJMO's half crab. you know, you put your leg in a very precarious situation. Like you see it in double MA all the time where people reverse this. You see the OJMO. Lands it in the crowd.
OJMO just chilling with the fans at this moment in time after hitting
Making friends.
Osprey flop on septic Sid Oakley, rolling back in the ring. That urgency from the OJMO, ready.
It needs to be urgent.
Oakley away, and he's going for that moonsault again. And he hits it.
Huge moonsault. Moonsault on the top. Did he kick out? Or did he just kick out?
Major wherewithal from Sid Oakley to be able to kick out there. That must
What a fantastic job.
A Fosbury flop and a springboard lion salt. That's insane.
And again, you don't know if he's kicking out because he's got fight left in him or he's just got that instinct. When he sees those lights, he knows he's got 3 seconds to get up.
Definitely. Oh, he's out. There's no way. There's no way he knew what he was doing there. OJMO asking the fans if he should hit half crab. Maybe he needs to just speed up and just get on with it. I'm not.
And the thing is, here we go. Here's the confidence of the OJMO. He knows he's done a lot of damage. He thinks he's got the time.
And a small cradle. 1.
And it's reversed. 1, 2. And a kick out from Sid. He doesn't know where he's at. He makes his way to the ropes.
Big drop kick.
Huge drop kick. Center of the ring.
The other side of the room.
Well, my jaw's on the floor watching this match.
Is he going for shades of D'Lo Brown? As we see, Oakley moves. Oakley moved out of the way. OJMO crashed and burned.
In that midsection, both competitors' midsections taking an absolute beating here. So you see Sid.
And a sunset flip. Oh no. Sharpshooter!
OJMO kicks out, but only to end up in the sharpshooter. And that lower back. How much more can the lower back of Michael take?
He's been in this once already. Surely he's going to tap at this point.
And Sid putting his hand up. He thinks it's done. It's not over yet, pal. It's not over yet, pal. But he has got that in deep. He's got that in very deep.
I think Oakley's struggling to realise how close the OJMO is to the ropes. If OJMO just reaches out with a big stretch, he might actually reach that rope.
You know, Sid's hair's in his face. His vision's probably blurry from the amount of shots he's taken. He's just holding out hope. He's holding out hope for those taps. He's waiting to hear it. He's waiting to hear it.
And OJMO on the rope, slips a rope break. Oakley's got to get off.
Oh, you know, and every second he keeps this on is more damage to the lower back of the OJMO.
I think Oakley thought that was it. I think the amount of energy he put into that sharpshooter, he's just taking it out of Oakley as well. I'm not going to lie.
The thing is, the biceps, the chest and shoulders of Sid Oakley are going to be burning from holding those thick legs of the OJMO for so long. But how much can you do without your lower back? Mike might not even be able to stand.
Definitely.
Sid not happy with how this match is going. Sid prone to violence.
The thing is, this is the point where Sid Oakley needs to not jawjack with the OJMO. He needs to hit him with something big to put him away. And big super kick from Michael Oku. And he's fired up.
That's what you get. It just takes that bit too long. It's the OJMO
Flash again,
running on pure adrenaline, getting himself to the top rope as quickly as he can. Getting the high.
And he hits it. Insane. That's over.
Huge.
That's
this
it.
has to be it.
Oh my God!
You have got to be kidding me!
Septic Sid Oakley with a massive
You have
kick.
got to be kidding me! And do you know what that is? He probably wasn't looking at how high Michael jumped there. Probably not getting the velocity he's used to. Because guess what? That lower back is damaged.
Yep, definitely. Definitely. Both men taking each other to the limit tonight.
Sid just trying to get to the ropes, trying to stand
Look
up.
at Michael with that clasp on that leg. Keeps looking for the half crab.
And look at the difference between how Michael started this match. He's that in low distance. He's hit a big move, but he knows he has to stay on Sid.
Yeah, he knows. Sid is definitely making a name for himself here in Croatian Pro Wrestling with this contest.
Absolutely.
Michael Oku, he's one of the best in the country at this moment in time. He solidified himself last weekend against the literal best wrestler in the world in Will Ospreay. And OJMO is one of the best that this country has to offer. And Sid Oakley's hanging with him.
Not only hanging, he's been on top of many points in this match.
The amount of damage that he's done to the OJMO in this match.
Oh, and a huge slap.
This could literally
A huge slap from Sid Oakley. The disrespect.
Oh, OJMO's not going to take that, is he? He's not going to take it.
He's not happy. But Sid's he's like, I'm in your head now. Was he fixing? Big clothesline.
Shades of Stan Hansen.
Turning him inside out.
Oh, he's gone, surely.
And I just saw Sid Oakley look this way, and he didn't look like he knew what was going on.
Oh, now look at him, he's begging off.
Yeah, he's
begging
done.
off the OJMO.
That'll do it. There's Mike throwing in. The ref trying to come in to get involved, but Michael inadvertently hitting the ref, checking on him, taking too much. Sid, right in the minerals. Right in the minerals.
With a low blow. A blatant
huge knee.
What a vicious knee, straight to the...
And she's in, going for the septic spike, hitting it.
That's it. Is that it?
Mike in the middle of the ring. 2. And there's the 2.
Oh, he can't believe it. He can't believe it.
Septic Sid going to the bottom of the well and not finding a dribble.
Oakley's got to be wondering what he's got to do to the OJMO at this point.
Well, he has to be thinking as he goes to the top for
into a half cup. And he's on it.
Sid will get to the top for a reverse swanton. Caught in the half crab and he taps and that's it.
The OJMO
able to win. The adrenaline wearing off, falling straight to the floor. You know he might have won, but at what cost? His lower back must be absolutely shot right now.
The OJMO finishing Septic Sid Oakley off with a half crab. In all honesty, Septic Sid Oakley really took the OJMO to the limit. Sid Oakley has absolutely got nothing to be ashamed of after that contest. Very hard fought with the British Undisputed Cruiserweight Champion, one of the best that this country has to offer. Sid Oakley, be proud of yourself, you despicable human being.
The OJMO! Anyway, who's ready to see a hair versus hair match? Alright. Well then, can we have our first competitor to the ring, please?
Brendan White is ready for this contest. I think he's just got his weave, he's got his hair did ready for this contest here at Creation Pro Wrestling. It looks lovely, to be honest. He's going to be devastated if he has to lose those luscious locks after this evening's events. Brendan White with that weave on fleek, as they say here at Creation Pro Wrestling in the Angel Hotel. Oh, he has a few words to say for the Creation Pro audience.
I went to ZZ Barbers today. I spent £35 on a brand new haircut because I was so confident that tonight I would not lose my head. And it turns out I'm right. Stop it. Because my opponent for tonight, Martin Kirby, realized I was that confident with my brand new haircut. He needs more here tonight because he's scared. So, I came out here
Arson, what are you doing up there?
I don't really know. But I was invited here to do what I want to do. Kirby isn't here. Kirby is bald. So I thought I could just replace Mark and Kirby.
I signed up for that. He was saying it's Martin Kirby. I didn't sign up for that. Did not sign up for that.
Yeah, but I haven't got here, so we can do like on my jacket. Actually, nah, I don't think
No, that is a nice jacket. I can be like Brendan in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. What'd you say?
So we have this match or what?
If you're not scared to put that jacket on the line, what are you saying, huh?
Now we're using my quotes, bro. Just because you haven't got your own. Right, do me a favour. Give me 20 seconds to get on the stage, and then start my music.
What's the balcony?
Where's the music? Yeah? So give me 20 seconds, I'll be there in a minute, alright?
You severely overestimate how long it'll take it to get down the stairs. But I believe this match has changed. And we're going to have Brendan White versus
We are back at Creation Pro Wrestling after some technical difficulties. Sorry about the silence there, guys.
But what happened was we were all just in sheer awe of the beautiful head of hair that Brendan's currently rocking.
Beautiful blonde Bronco versus beautiful Baldy Bennett.
And if you ever wanted to know what Elsa would look like if she hit a powerlifting gym, we're looking at it right now as we see a big match between Harrison Bennett.
Harrison Bennett with a beautiful Hurricane Rana on Scarlett Johansson there.
Absolutely, and Harrison rocking a completely different look himself as well. Obviously, this was originally lined up to be Bronco Brendan versus Martin Kirby. Martin Kirby unable to make it today. Harrison going to the barber to get a haircut to make himself look like Martin.
Well, I think it was just to make himself more aerodynamic for matches and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I think that's going to make him...
To be fair, he's been flying through the air more than he probably would have been. As you see him going to the outside. Hitting a quick moonsault.
Catching Bronco.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Indeed, what I'm saying is... And who's giving up more here? As you heard Brendan in the ring. He paid £35 for that haircut today.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know, that's a lot of money.
That's twice his wage here tonight, McLeod.
Exactly, yeah. He'd have to work a week to get there. Is he pulling him? Trying to pull him up by the hair? No, this is going to pull at the roots. This is going to be disgusting. No.
The weave.
No. No! Oh, no! He stood on the hair. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
He doesn't know how that feels. He doesn't know how that feels. As a bald man, he doesn't know how that feels. That's going to be painful for him.
I'm a long-haired man, and I can tell you that sucks. That sucks. I feel for it. It takes a lot for me to feel sorry for Brendan White. And right now, I feel sorry. And Brendan just firing back in.
That's ticked Brendan off now. Oh, a big throw. Brendan just checking on the weave there, making sure that it's all intact.
You can't blame him. The thing is, this match is, you're meant to lose your hair once the match is over. You can't be having it pulled out.
Not at all.
It's unnecessary.
No, exactly. There's no need for it, is there? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's a disgusting act.
And for such a beautiful head of hair as well, I'm not gonna...
I really can't stop looking at it, to be honest. It is pretty damn gorgeous. Oh, and you were seeing that viciousness. And the thing is, it's not like Harrison's giving up nothing here. He's got a gorgeous looking jacket.
Put yourself in their shoes,
and I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I don't think that jacket will fit Brendan.
Don't you think?
I don't think it will. I think he'd be too big. I think, yeah, too big.
Yeah.
Too big. I think he's just winning it because he's a bit of a well, words I don't want to say on air because I don't know if this is a family show, but Harrison able to get the kick out there.
Yeah, definitely. But if you put yourself in their shoes, McLeod, would you rather win Bennett's jacket or would you rather keep your own hair? Which one would you prefer?
Well, the thing is, with both of those things, would I rather win a jacket or keep my own hair? Brendan has the chance to do both of those things.
Yeah, definitely.
As you see, Brendan very confused. Wrestling a man without a beard.
Wrestling a human baked bean in Harrison Bennett.
He does have some pretty baked bean features.
He does have head shaped like a bean.
You see both men going at it. Both men.
Beautiful Bronco taking that back elbow in the corner there.
Beautiful Bronco, I like
beautiful
that.
Baldy Bennett. Bennett avoiding it there with a big enziguri.
From the outside in.
To the roots of Brendan White.
And quickly to the top rope is Harrison Bennett. Bronco might not want to turn around, but he does. He runs in. Harrison over the top, rolling out of that very well. Keeping up that speed and momentum.
And Bronco catching him and just throwing Baldy Bennett down.
Unceremoniously dumping him on the floor and then dumping his own body weight on top of him.
I tell you what though, seeing Bennett with a bald head, seeing how fast that's actually made him, I'm not going to lie.
Honestly, you wonder why Michael Phelps never became bald, because he was already fast for you. I think Bennett Harrison would have a chance against any athlete in their chosen field with how aerodynamic he is right now.
Definitely. I mean, I'm jealous.
I know. Big suplex.
Brendan looks hot. I'm not going to lie. Come on! Big suplex there from beautiful Bronco.
Yeah, beautiful Brendan White hair there. With a huge suplex. Not able to capitalise on it. And the thing is, he's obviously concerned. He's come out firing. He's aware his hair's on the line. Does he have the time to toy with Harrison like he is now?
No, he's got a lot to lose. I'm not going to be honest. He's got a lot.
Come on, Baldy. Come on. What do I get, Baldy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like he's not like going from a 3 to a 0.
No. I can't imagine Brendan being bald in fairness either. So
No.
It's just going to be a weird sight to see Brendan bald if he does lose this contest.
Huge shot from Brendan.
Oh, big forearm there from Baldy Bennett. Big hero from Blondie Brend. And a big back elbow.
Oh. Harrison keeping that offense going. Hitting him with that 1, 2, 3, not giving Brendan a chance to breathe.
The aerodynamics coming in of Harrison Bennett with a big boot. He's going for a dragon suplex. Oh, and he hits it. Right on the back of the skull.
The thing is, on a bald person, no hair to cushion. Brendan in a better position, and they're able to react because of it. Lifting Harrison nice and high. Harrison wearing his way down the back. Going for the pin, only getting the 2. Both men back to their feet. Harrison going for a backslide on the bigger man.
Big
Really
backslide.
fighting for it.
Big beautiful kick out.
Big beautiful boot. Excellent maneuver.
I don't know what the crowd will all get on.
The crowd must be booing. They don't want to see Harrison win. Oh no! What happened? And the kick out from Brendan.
There must be like a wardrobe malfunction or something. Brendan might.
The same thing happened at the Super Bowl with Janet Jackson's nipple. Honestly, it's probably the most controversial nipple of all time.
Well, this could be the most controversial wardrobe malfunction in professional wrestling.
At least professional wrestling, maybe all about it.
It's good of the referee to try and protect Brendan White's decency there, but obviously taking advantage now. With a bit of dirty tactics there on Big Baldy Bennett.
Going straight for the eyes, and the thing is, Harrison doesn't have hair for him to grab.
Big, beautiful blonde bite, big boot. Can't even get my words out.
I was going to say, I don't think you'd be able to say that 3 times in a row.
I think Brendan's getting a bit flustered. He looks pretty fit, bro.
Yeah, I'm liking it, man. It's definitely a good look for him.
Yeah.
I've known Brendan a while. This is the best he's ever looked. And as you see Brendan going to the second rope, Scott Harrison is going for a suplex. Now, there's no way is he going for a suplex from the outside to the inside. He is! What a huge suplex!
A tribute to a bald man that he does not want to be, like Cesaro.
No.
That suplex there.
And both men going for another suplex. Harrison works his way around.
And a big German suplex position. Picks him up in a fireman's carry.
And that is huge strength from Harrison, but big elbows from Bronco.
Big, beautiful blonde back elbows.
Harrison fighting through it, knowing his jacket's on the line. Driving him into
the corner.
Maroon, that would have sucked.
Referee checking on Bronco Brendan White.
The referee's going to have to check on both of them. These 2 men are going to leave it all in there. They're going to leave it all on the canvas. Neither one wants to lose. I don't think you or anybody listening understands the severity of what's going on here. Brendan could be bald by the end of this.
I just
35 quid on a new haircut.
I don't even want to think about it.
For nothing.
I can't
For
imagine.
nothing.
I can't imagine
For nothing.
being bald. I just can't picture how it looks. And it's such gorgeous hair as well. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's getting a bit frizzy under those lights, but you know,
Get
good.
that cane frizz.
Listen, maybe not that far. He's at like 10% cane frizz. So he hits a huge forearm.
Big, beautiful blonde forearm there, and a big, beautiful boot to the head of Bennett.
To the unprotected skull.
Big forearms. And the hair flick out of the eyes. Oh no, what are you saying?
Was he listening to this?
Brendan White getting out of it.
Good fight back, good shot. Oh no.
Shades of Randy Orton. Another previously sporadically bald man.
Absolutely, he's got him. He might be taking too much time there as he has a huge DDT. Off the second rope, going for the pin. Grabbing the legs too. And
right on the beautifully combed dome.
what a kick out. The show should have been over.
Man like Bino chants here in the crowd. I think, I don't know whether that's fans of Bronco Brendan White taking the mick out of Harrison Bennett here, because he does look a bit like a big bean. Maybe that's where Bino came from.
Who knows what goes on in the minds of a fan? I don't even know what goes on in your mind, and I'd rather keep it that way.
Yeah.
As we see Harrison get to his feet. Brendan trying to get his way with all. Harrison going for what he's saying, but Brendan fighting back. Some vicious elbows to the back of the neck, in the spine and across the shoulder blades of Harrison.
Both men fighting for the ultimate prize here tonight. Brendan obviously fighting to get Bennett's jacket. Bennett fighting to get Bronco bald. You just don't know what's going to happen.
So they'll go, oh, it's serious. He's taking his hairband out. If I know anything about professional wrestling, when that hairband comes out, you mean business.
Oh, forearm! That was hot.
Hey, if you didn't believe me before, that forearm sent Bennett halfway across the ring. If they were in a bigger ring, it would have sent him further.
Shades of Perry Saturn. Oh!
And a huge lob.
Shades of Drew McIntyre, another man with beautiful long hair.
Absolutely, as we see the two. And Harrison with the last second kick out. Looks like he doesn't have the energy to really capitalize on that kick out, but lucky for Harrison. Brendan's just in disbelief that there was a kick out there and unable to stay on top of his opponent.
Tell you what, this match is insane. Bennett is just kicking out of everything that Broncos ended up giving to him at this point.
Well, the thing is, it's not just the hair and the jacket on the line. It's pride.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, how embarrassed do you think Bronco would be if he left this venue tonight bald? He'd be embarrassed. He'd be demoralised.
I bet he won't be seen in public.
No.
As we see Harrison moving out of the way of what could have been a black hole slam from Brendan.
Big European uppercut. Throws him off.
He's going for it again. Making his way to the top. Huge powerbomb.
On his big bald dome.
And another kick out. Harrison does not want to lose his jacket. And the crowd, just engrossed in this match as much as we are, they understand the importance of it.
The severity is huge at this point, McLeod. I'm not being funny. Look how beautiful the locks of Bronco Brendan White are. Big, beautiful blonde Bronco Brendan White. And he might lose though last night.
I don't want to repeat myself. He spent £35 on a haircut.
I've never spent a quarter of that on a haircut. Never.
That's how seriously he was taken
You can
today.
see it's worth £35. It's beautiful.
Wait.
No.
Wait, no. Was that a bowl cap? No. Brendan looks so betrayed.
Bennett has hair?
I can't believe Harrison had it in him to lie like that. As he comes in with a huge line.
Big discus lariat. Hairy Bennett firing up now.
I can't believe he's got hair. What else have they lied to me about? See Harrison coming to the outside with a knee. Staying on top of Brendan here. Getting him to the top rope for what he's saying. Big slam, and that might be it.
Is that it?
Might be it.
Is Brendan going to be bald?
And that's the three. No!
Big, beautiful blonde. White will be bald by the end of the evening.
Get the shears out.
I don't know what to say, McLeod. You can see he's invested in that haircut. You can see that he's invested in that hair, you know what I mean? And he's just going to lose it all in one night just because of this one contest. It's such a shame. Such a shame. Harrison Bennett with a few words for the crowd here.
What are you saying? So the match was
explained why Kirby couldn't make this evening, so the match changed to a hair versus jacket match. And unfortunately, Bronco Brandon White, you were a failure.
A beautiful failure though, nonetheless.
Well, not for long, not when he loses those locks.
You're going to lose a £35 haircut. So can somebody please give me a chair in here? Because we've got a proper show to put on.
I don't even want to watch it, McLeod, to be honest. I don't want to watch.
I don't want to watch, but I can't look away.
Brendan's got to do it. He's agreed to the stipulation.
And also, not only did he agree to it, he goaded Harrison into this match. So we see Harrison looking for his hands for.
2 seconds, look at my phone. This is TC.
Before and after picture!
That's a good show. I'm going to do that right away.
Crowd here with some great ideas before and after. Not only is it a £35 haircut, it's 35 pounds of hair.
Yeah, it is. That's a lot of hair, man. I could spend £400. I don't think I'd ever have hair as beautiful as Brendan White has tonight.
I think our referee is just going to go get the razor. And these people are in for a treat. The first time Brendan White's been seen bald ever.
This is historic. We're making history tonight at Creation Pro Wrestling, the very first wrestling event here in the Angel Hotel. And Brendan White is going to leave bald. And I just can't wait to watch it.
I might have to look away. Somebody might have to tell me when this is done.
Okay, so the funniest part is Caleb Howard. These glasses come with so I'm going to shut these glasses on.
They are nice glasses, in fairness, McLeod. It's too cool.
Absolutely. What's not cool is the fact that this razor's not going to be working.
You ready for this?
Bronco Brendan White, you can see his body just shuddering with tears. Devastated, Bronco Brendan White, to be losing that beautiful blonde, luscious locks of hair.
No, don't do it! No, throw it back! Oh no, that's too much! That's too much, Harrison. That's too much! That's too much! He's shaving it off! He's shaving it bald! No, the hair's gone! No!
He's nowhere near as beautiful as he was.
Oh my god! I'm gonna be sick.
He's hideous. He's disgusting.
Oh my god, that is hanging.
Bronco Brendan White just trying to protect some of his modesty here, putting the clipper box on his head, but he's like Shrek in wrestling trunks. Bronco Brendan White leaving as hideous as I've ever seen.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's come to that time of the night where it is my honor and privilege to present to you our main event. As we bring Oscar back to the ring, he's had his water, he's ready, he's excited, just as excited as all of you should be. This match is for one fall and is a one-on-one singles match. Can we have our first competitor to the ring, please?
an incredible first night of action here at Creation Pro Wrestling, our very first event. We've had some fun, we've had some intense matches, but I don't think there's going to be any match that is as intense as this one tonight. Colin Mills, fresh off an MMA fight, is now in the ring. Generally one of the best wrestlers in this country today, representing Destination Everywhere. Obviously, we saw his tag team partner Michael Oku, the OJMO, beat Septic Sid Oakley earlier on tonight. Can he make it a clean sweep for Destination Everywhere tonight against Nico Angelo, representing Lykos Gym? Angelo coming out like a ball of fire with a load of intensity. He is focused. And so he should be. He's out here wrestling one of the best wrestlers in the country, Colin Mills. He's got to be focused. This is going to be epic, everybody. This is already getting physical, guys, and the match hasn't even begun yet. This is going to be a fantastic contest. Colin Mills is just going to want to get out of the gate here onto Nico Angelo. Nico Angelo has got something to prove against Colin Mills, and oh my god, I am ready. My body is ready for this contest.
Oh, we are in for a treat here now, aren't we? Oh!
Colin Mills with a big boot to Nico Angelo.
Come on, not only are you catching Nico by surprise, you're not even giving me a chance to introduce this match, to build you both up. There's this exciting match between two young and exciting talents. Again, we have been treated tonight, and what a main event we have.
What was the need for Colin Mills to come out here and attack Nico Angelo before the bell? Realistically, why do it? What was the point?
Well, listen, you're seeing the point right now. This match might have just started, but Nico looking beat down, looking disheveled, and Colin Mills with a double MA record of 1-0. Not only is he gonna smash you in a wrestling ring, put him in an octagon, and you still have no chance.
He's ready for business, man. He's ready for business. He looks like a businessman.
Yeah.
Nico Angelo with a big up and over into a backflip. Double duck. And a big head.
Oh, a huge round the world.
Over. Nico Angelo set over something big.
And I don't think Connor meant to go to the outside there. Nico taking advantage of it, lining him up. The crowd smartly moving out of the way as Nico jumps to the outside. Up to the second rope with a big moonsault.
Insane. Already 2 minutes into this match, these guys are laying it all out on the line for Creation Pro Wrestling to finish off the Creation Pro Wrestling show, the very first event in style.
Nico makes his way with a huge
crossbody.
60 feet in the air. Minimum of 60 feet in the air.
That was a close one, McLeod. That was close.
And listen, we've seen some quick moves, some urgency in both these competitors. Both understand how dangerous the other one is.
Massive knife-edge chop there from Nico Angelo. Not taking too kindly to Colin Mills attacking him on the bell.
Absolutely, and I tell you what, I live about 10 minutes from here, and you would have heard that chop all the way at my place.
Yeah, 100%. Scotland, Glasgow.
I don't want people following me, you know what I mean? Especially I don't know where I live. Even you, I don't want you to know where I live.
Okay, sorry, that's understandable. Colin Mills begging off there from Nico Angelo. Nico Angelo relentless, not letting Colin Mills have a moment to breathe.
How can you blame him? Nico wasn't even able to take his t-shirt off before Connor decided to start this match.
Sorry to interrupt you, McLeod. Shades of the Lykos Gym compadres there from Nico Angelo. A nice brainbuster. Colin Mills with a little bit of a reversal. What are they going for here? Now Colin Mills needs to get back in the ring because he knows what happened the last time. He was on the outside and Nico's in the ring, okay?
The difference was Connor with a great flip inside. Nico on the outside.
Dive through! It was ridiculous! Colin Mills
through the chairs,
through the fence.
Thank goodness everyone moved out of the way. Let's see this huge.
Colin Mills with a whole boatload of intensity. taking Nico Angelo to school.
Wham bam, what just happened, man?
What a polite young man as well, setting the chairs back out. Nico Angelo might be out. That might be it.
Like, I'd be done.
Why would you get back up afterwards?
Right, he's had no choice in the mat. He's not choosing to get
He's
up.
going for his patented springboard European uppercut.
To the back!
Pure connection.
To the back, caught him dead center in the spine.
Conor Mills can't afford to get frustrated at this point. Can't afford to get frustrated. He's got to stay on to Nico Angelo. If you give Nico a moment to breathe, the match can be turned on his head in an instant.
The thing is you're dealing with two athletes here. The proportion of fast-twitch muscle fibers in both of them is absolutely insane.
Yep.
They don't need time. They don't even need space. They can hit you with anything, and anything they hit you with is dangerous.
100%. Both men on the outside.
Huge chop from Nico, but the receipt
actually end up. Big chop to the chest of Nico Angelo. Conor Mills purely in control here of Nico Angelo. Head to the apron. Lykos Gym on the outside, trying to encourage Nico Angelo to get back in this contest, but at this moment in time, it's all Conor Mills.
And the thing is, with Conor Mills, he doesn't look phased by what's going on.
No.
Yes, he started this match fast. He started this match in a way that many would consider, unethical. As we see a huge boot on the outside to the jaw.
Nico might be out here. Nico rolled back into the ring. What's Mills going to do here? Is he just going to go for a cover? No.
Hit the ropes twice. Hits the ropes thrice. Hits the ropes fourth. And
Big elbow drop. Shades of the Rock.
as we see Conor Mills going for the pose, playing with the crowd before going with the pin.
Just being
Maybe taking a bit too long to go for it.
Lykos Gym trying to get behind Nico Angelo, trying to get something going for Nico in this contest, which Mills has been in control for the past minute or so now.
And the thing is, like we've said, when you've got two fast-paced athletes, a minute's all it takes.
100%.
A minute's all it takes.
Look at the torque on that chin lock.
It's not just the torque. Look at how he's weighing himself down on the back of Nico Angelo. That's a big man. Look at how he's spread his legs. He's putting very minimal weight on that back foot. He's putting all of it through Nico. So not only is his neck trapped and he can't catch his breath, he's folded over, but he is fighting out.
Conor Mills also a very clever competitor, using the bony part of his wrist, the jawline of Nico Angelo, and another shot to the jawline there of Nico Angelo with that massive drop kick from Conor Mills.
And Conor Mills going for the cocky pin.
Conor Mills just grabbing a sip of water. Not that he needs it. I think he's just trying to get in the head of the Lykos Gym boys, you know?
Yeah, he,
Massive boot.
Conor Mills, just basically a cat playing with his food at this point. And Nico done with it. And here's what we were saying. No space, no time, and Nico Angelo exploding from that precarious position to get on top and just lay some absolute solid lefts and rights, finishing off with a huge uppercut in the corner as he goes to whip Conor Mills. Coming out of the corner himself. Huge lariat, turning Conor Mills inside out. Going for the break. Buster catching him.
Insane!
And huge adjustment from Conor Mills.
This match is
and Nico Angelo. Absolutely. Between both of them there. Understanding what their opponent's going to do next and already thinking of how do I counter that.
Nico Angelo can't afford to waste too much time here. He's hit that bucket buster on Conor Mills. Conor Mills is down. Nico Angelo needs to take advantage and needs to take advantage fast. He's heading to the top here in McLeod. Out of all Nico's top row moves, which one do you think he's going to go for?
I think he'll go for one that I can't do.
Nico Angelo shoving Conor Mills off there.
Back to the top. Conor running in. Nico jumping off the top, rolling out. See, I told you I can't do that. As we see Nico coming in for another move that hit with an enziguri.
Conor Mills, is he going for that springboard European uppercut again? Nico
He's
Angelo
thinking about it. Nico's caught him.
And a Spanish fly!
Second rope Spanish fly!
That's it, no!
And a big kick out.
Big kick out.
And again, that reversal came from knowing your opponent, knowing what they're going to do. Not only do you have to react, you have to be in the mind of your opponent. And when you're against somebody so versatile like Connor Mills, your mind has to be running 100 miles an hour. And luckily, Nico's quick enough for that.
Well, Nico felt that European uppercut. He knew when Mills was going for that springboard uppercut again, he knew he didn't want to feel it one more time, so he had to do something. And that was instinct from Nico Angelo to pull something as insane as a Spanish fly off the second rope to down Connor Mills, to not feel that springboard European uppercut for a second time in this match. Good job, Nico.
Good job, both these guys, as we see them back to their feet. Nico with a very straight and aggressive right forearm. Connor losing his feet, understandable. His equilibrium completely gone. With that shot, Nico takes one of his own.
Huge forearm there from Connor.
Like you said, Connor Mills, with an undefeated double MA record, you do not want to be taking those. Oh, you do not want to take that either. I am sorry, Connor, for having to take that. Both given as good as they get.
Somebody better check he's got all his teeth still in. That was a huge shot from Nico Angelo.
Teeth, jaw, eye socket, anything.
Connor Mills is truly living up to his name of true grit.
True, absolutely. The only thing that's going to be left of him by the end of this is that necklace he's wearing right now.
These two giving us just as good as they're getting at this moment in time. Oh, what a dirty shot! Disgusting shot! Chop in his chest. As hard as he possibly can.
Oh my, I would not want to take that. That was a lot. As Connor wants to take one of his own, and
Nico Angelo with a disgusting
delivers.
That was ridiculous. Mills wants more. Mills wants more.
Mills wants to prove that.
Go to Nico in.
Oh, and another one.
It's even as if Nico's chest didn't need any more damage on. Oh, the big head kick. Oh, big boot. Comeback line.
And a huge knee.
What's Nico going for here? Mills shot!
And a release suplex into the soccer kick to the back for the two.
How can Nico kick out of that?
For a two.
That was the sweetest Mills shot I think I've ever seen him.
Maroon.
Mills not wasting any time. He's going straight to the top rope.
Or is he? He's shaking his head.
What's he going for? He's going to put him away, surely. He's got to put him away here.
He has to. I'm surprised he's not going for the pin, but he can. This is what I was saying about the equilibrium. Those shots to the skull take their time.
Catching up, McLeod. They're catching up on him.
As you see him go for the 450, landing on his feet as Nico moves out of the way. Both men on the floor. Nico on the shoulders. Look, Connor Mills, you don't want to be up there. A reverse runner from Connor into a huge lariat from Connor. Nico with a reverse runner. Connor with the huge springboard lariat.
Both of these men, they have taken everything that each other has to offer. What more can you see in this match?
No, anything we see from here has to be it. I can't believe both these men are breathing, let alone able to stand, able to give anything more.
I tell you what, McLeod, it is a good job there is a medic on hand here at Creation Pro Wrestling. I don't know if these two are actually going to make it out of the ring tonight.
Both men always feel like they got a lot to prove when they're facing each other, when they're facing anybody. There's true grit and determination you see from these two every time, and unfortunately when two bulls collide, there's damage.
Yeah, 100%. On the apron here, in a dangerous position. What's Mills going for here?
He's not gonna try and suplex him off the side, is he? No, he is getting him to his. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mills? And again, those earlier shots taking their toll.
Nico going for a pull-up Death Valley.
Not to the outside. No.
Connor Mills just fought him off there.
And I don't blame him. That was desperation. Nobody wants what's happening there.
Something dangerous in mind here.
Whatever it is it going to work? Nico's managed to make his way to the top rope. He's holding on.
He's going for a little bridge. Oh my God! Jesus, check on that man.
Wow, that was something. That was something.
Nico Andrew's out.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
You can see the concern on the face of the Lykos Gym.
You can see the look of concern on everybody in this room.
Mills is going for the counter victory, is he?
As Conor makes it into the ring, Nico makes it back into the ring just. Conor not happy. Throwing Nico back out of the ring and following him out. I don't know if he needs to. He can win this match by count out. Telling the fans to move out of the way. I don't want to know what's going on through Conor's mind, but I've got a feeling I'm going to like what I see.
Evil intentions in mind from Trew Grit. Conor Mills here on Nico Andrew. Where's he going?
This is a lot.
Conor Mills is heading upstairs. Conor Mills is heading upstairs, everybody.
No way.
You don't need to move out of the way.
No way. It's Conor Mills at the top. We can't see what's going on from our position. We've got the receiver here.
On their feet at this moment in time. Waiting to see what Conor Mills has got him on.
We're just going to see the aftermath of this. From where we're seated, we can't see a thing. As we see Nico down at the bottom. Conor must be at the top. This is insane. There's men go to moral victory. You are kidding me.
Conor Mills off the balcony with a moonsault onto Nico Angelo. Nico Angelo's
straight to his feet. Going for the 450. Straight to the pin. This has to be it. And Nico kicks out. No way.
Nico Angelo kicks out the balcony moonsault, the 450, and he is still in this contest.
You can't tell me that this match doesn't mean anything to Nico. This new promotion, both men want to be the man. Conor Mills, that adrenaline, I can't believe he's standing after jumping off the top rope.
Mills is pissed off, McLeod. Look what he's...
But Nico's on his feet. As Nico goes for the quick roll. 2. And there's the 3. Nico with the victory. You are kidding me. Ladies and gentlemen, Nico winning with the quick roll up after Conor put it all on the line.
Nico Angelo with a jackknife pin to get the victory over Trew Grit Conor Mills. Nico Angelo took absolutely everything that Trew Grit Conor Mills had to offer. A dive, a moonsault off of the balcony, and a follow-up 450 bash. The fans are very excited here in Croatian Pro Wrestling. Everybody on their feet for Trew Grit Conor Mills, for the Void Walker Nico Angelo, representing Lykos Gym. What an incredible main event we have just had in the Angel Hotel in Cardiff. Member on their feet tonight in the Angel Hotel for these two gentlemen, Nico Angelo and Conor Mills, leaving everything out here for the first ever Croatian Pro Wrestling event. Take a bow, gentlemen, you deserve it. Both men are going to be feeling that one in the morning, aren't they? What an absolute incredible main event. Nico Angelo going to show the show of respect to Conor Mills after that one. Conor Mills with a huge showing of disrespect to Nico Angelo and Lykos Gym. Did not care, does not care that Nico Angelo has got the victory over Trew Grit Conor Mills. Nico Angelo raises his hands in victory. Take a bow, young man. Clay McLeod said it at the beginning of the evening. This is your new favourite promotion in British wrestling. And I think after that main event, he has made that statement come to life. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible night of action. My name is Josh Holly. That is Clay McLeod, my co-commentator. That has been Nico Angelo versus Conor Mills. We have been Croatian Pro Wrestling, and we are your new favourite promotion in British wrestling.
OJMO.